Fala pessoal, sejam todos bem-vindos ao meu canal. Eu sou a Ai. E galera, seguem só trazendo aqui pra vocês mais um vídeo de Starfield. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série. Se você ainda não é inscrito no canal e não conhece os meus vídeos, convido você a dar uma entrada e conhecer o meu conteúdo. E se gostar, já se inscreve, ativa o sininho e tudo mais, pra ficar por dentro de mais vídeos que estão por vir. Então gente, bora logo aqui que eu já estou no ponto, né? Eu sempre começo o vídeo já perto do ponto da missão, ao contrário, aí sai pra cá. Pra ser mais fácil pra vocês me verem vindo correndo até aqui, né? Então eu cheguei nele. Vamos falar com ele. E aí, Phil?
At least this looks like a ship.
Posso falar contigo?
Although I wouldn't be surprised if they had maids do the rounds here.
This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocco's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the...
Será que vai ter tempo?
We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse though, right?
Ok.
Remember not to
Vaza.
touch anything, please.
Eu acho que não vai ter, não. Acesso, abrir. Ok, desastir. Nossa, gente, isso não vai dar muito ruim, não? Aqui são só coisas pra ler. Oxi.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Vaza, só vaza.
Captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Eu fiz tudo e ele ainda estava aqui. Agora eu falo contigo.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Bom, gente, eu estou fazendo a escolha de fazer o bem. Eu não estou indo pela frota, até porque eu estou fazendo como se eu estivesse literalmente infiltrada e fazendo as coisinhas nas costas dele, então...
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure?
Ah, e você acredita?
That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on GALBANK's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong. Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
Por que eu que tenho que ficar arcando com o dinheiro, com a dívida dos outros, gente?
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work, if that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Akande's loaded with big-picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy. Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand, it also involves the Crimson Fleet? That's all I need right now. Enemies on two fronts. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No, you can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates, thank you very much.
Perfeito.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Oh, ok.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel.
Você já tá sabendo?
Hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. You don't actually believe that I'd venture into such precarious criminal territory without a proper bird's-eye view of the situation, do you?
Não sei, né? Vai que.
Why you've become entangled in this spider's web, but this situation demands swift and resolute action. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud GALBANK. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying.
No.
In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my GALBANK credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
You know, when my number gets called up, I hope I handle it like this guy. I'm impressed, really.
Shoo.
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
É bom perguntar, né, guys?
Have your attention, please.
Splendid.
Captain has declared a ship-wide
It appears
emergency.
we've reached an accord.
Please report to your cabins
Wait, I'm
in
sorry.
an orderly fashion.
Let me simplify
and remain
that for
there
you.
until you receive
It
further
sounds like we
instructions.
have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Eita. Ok.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Saldin owed me. But hey, you got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
Não. Eu não confio nesse sorriso.
Of course, of course. I understand completely.
Tu nem faz parte, eu não vou te falar nada.
I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet.
All passengers,
It's been a long
may
time.
I have your attention, please?
I owe you
The
one,
captain has
Robert.
declared a ship-wide emergency and remain there until you
Don't worry,
receive
it's not an
further
insult. It's a
instructions.
very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Ok. Finalmente terminamos? Gente, que missão longa. Meu Deus do céu. Eu tô mó tempo aqui. O coisa é assim, ele manda a gente pra um ponto, aí ele manda a gente pra outro ponto, aí ele manda a gente pra outro ponto. Tipo, eu fiquei correndo isso aqui pra cima e pra baixo o tempo todo. Meu Deus. Ai, meu Deus, pra cá. Ok, num passe de mágicas eu já cheguei no ponto aqui com vocês. Eu estou em Nova Atlântida, né, como o ponto mandou. E aqui, ó. Então vamos pegar o elevador e subir logo pra lá, acionar. Você, fia. Fio.
Hello. Welcome to the GALBANK archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. I got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Obrigada, fio, com licença. Oh, droga, cheguei aqui, seria escada pra subir. What? What? Por que? Meu Deus, por que isso? Gente, eu amei. É assim, ela treme só um pouquinho demais. Tipo, é meio ruim pra mirar. E ela tem um recoil que, meu pai amado. Tá de olho na minha vida. Nossa, ela tem um recoil muito feio. Amor, que só falta um. Por que vocês estão me atacando, gente? This is over?
Too bad there's no more.
O Sam atirou nele com um peito. Tá bom, ok, já roubei todo mundo. Vamos vir aqui, ó. Registro. Desci algo de amarelo. Vai para a chave. Eu consigo fazer a viagem rápida a partir daqui? Opa. Nossa, agora que eu me liguei, gente, eu não usei o poder nenhuma vez. Eu esqueço. Provavelmente a gente vai terminar aqui. Aí depois ele... A gente vai ter que ir lá na UC pra relatar as coisas, né, e tudo mais. E a missão conclui. Poderia simplesmente ter voado, né? Não precisava ter dado toda essa volta aqui. Mas vamos falar com ele aqui, ó.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right?
Estou com tanta moral assim?
We can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy.
Legacy, deixa...
Which, let me see that data you copied from the GALBANK archives. Ah, so the GALBANK transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4.
Bannock 4.
Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Whoa. EM class is an absolute no-go. There ain't a ship alive that can handle that.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it? Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook.
Eu não sei se eu vou me arrepender, mas eu quero ver.
Been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the GALBANK data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast.
Ah, você quer, tipo, dane-se.
I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What are you, 5?
Nossa, que mulher chata, meu Deus.
Creeks' legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
Ih, eu vou ficar com o teu negócio e não vou te dar nada.
It's over with. Follow me.
Follow me, é? Vai dar um soco em você. Ó, é opcional pra gente dar um negócio pra ela.
Alright, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Or I'm not gonna be very disappointed. Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. That about does it then. Hell of a deal for both of us, I'd say. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Ah, mais 9.600. Ok, já cheguei aqui. Vamos relatar o que nós passamos, tudo.
Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties.
Você sabe de tudo, pra que você fez eu vir até aqui?
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the GALBANK's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. Good. That should slow them down for a while. Look, I spent all day listening to those idiots running in circles. Are you telling me I don't know my own job?
All right, calm down, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the Comspike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine.
Só tava pensando que fui eu que falei.
This is what we're going to do.
Vou ver tudo doido.
Playing along and go after the Comspike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Ok. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu não sei se ele vai deixar fazer viagem rápida a partir daqui, né? Porque tem essa frescura às vezes. Lá pra cima.
Next stop, New
Mas
Atlanta.
não era com você, tá tentando pegar a placa ali.
Connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
In that case, I think I'll just wave hello.
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years. I sure hope so, because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the Comspike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning...
Eu tô pensando, é que se uma hora eles vão descobrir que eu tô sendo traíra?
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
Ah, tá. Vou devolver ele inteiro.
You'd better, for your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Ah, obrigada.
She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back.
Ela do nada começa a ser boazinha e do nada ela começa a voltar a ser ela. Tipo, sai daqui logo.
Stay sharp, Rook.
Posso roubar essa placa aqui? Gente, eu até agora não descobri pra que serve essa placa. Eu tenho, mas eu não sei pra que serve. E pessoal, mas eu acho que eu vou fazer esse resto da missão no próximo vídeo, né? A gente vai voltar lá pra Nova Atlântida de novo. Mas eu acho que eu vou deixar pra fazer pro próximo vídeo, porque já tá num tamanho bom. Então eu vou deixar pra fazer depois. Ó, créditos. Então eu vou encerrar por aqui. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série de Starfield. Avaliem o vídeo e comentem o que eu posso estar melhorando. Ou se tem alguma coisa que vocês estão vendo que eu estou deixando passar, porque toda ajuda é bem-vinda. Se você ainda não é inscrito no canal, convido vocês a dar aí uma olhada nos meus vídeos e se gostar já se inscreve para ficar por dentro de mais vídeos de Starfield e de outros jogos também. Então pessoal, esse vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Obrigada por assistir, até um próximo vídeo. Valeu e falou!
Get me out of broken hearts and starting pretend, turning truth to lies.